We don't really understand the 400 years of destructive violence that they suffered and the effect that has had on their identity as a people. We don't appreciate that. I don't, as a white man. A lot of privileged white people, black people, don't belong in our world. They don't belong in our commercials, in our discussion, in our schools, in our churches, etc. We don't really understand the 400 years of destructive violence that they suffered and the effect that has had on their identity as a people. We don't appreciate that. I don't, as a white man. Other groups, let's say the gay or the homosexual or transgendered group of people. We see them as they. They act differently. They have different values. They're more promiscuous. We find ways to dismiss them that they're not like us. Now, some of us will say, well, we want to be kind in general. We will be kind, or I will be paternalistic to them as an older brother. But the thing is, and I think this is what Francis teaches us, is that it's when you meet soul to soul, when you can understand the devastation in their lives and the prejudice they deal with when you yourself have experienced some destitution, you lose your job, your marriage falls apart, or one or two kids overdose on drugs, or whatever it is that begins to break the shell around you, and to break open a compassion compassion is to suffer with, that you really are not just being with them as a counselor. You're not just in this community, as this other community, as a well-heeled, put-together counselor with a degree and good intentions, and I get a salary for it. You're with them because we're basic human beings together on this planet. If we can pay attention to personal experiences in our life where we realize how vulnerable we are and what a common bond we have with other human beings, that is when, as Francis would say, when mercy begins to flow out. And what was repulsive before, what I had judged before, suddenly becomes sweetness and delight